This video is brought to you by Orville Redenbacher microwavable popcorn. When you feel like reaching into an old man's steamy hot bag, Orville Redenbacher. Alright, part 4 of Final Fantasy I. In this video, we're going to go to a few new places that we haven't seen yet, but first, we need to stock up on items. And I am not going to bother showing you all of this. It is now time to buy 99 potions. So here we go. Alright, that was 15 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. Before we continue on with the game, though, we need to head back down to Elfland, because the item shop here does not have the one item that I need to purchase. And, I don't know, I'm not going to cut this battle out. Let's just go for it. Shouldn't be too long. I should be able to one-shot both of these enemies. Excellent. Alright, as I was saying, we're going to head down to Elfland here because we need to pick up a couple soft potions. This is the only town that we're able to buy them in so far, so let's head on over to the item shop here and pick these up. The next big dungeon that we go to, one of the floors has an enemy that is able to turn our party members to stone. And although we're not going to be able to fix that in battle, after the battle we'll need a soft potion in order to get our party member back for future battles. So it's important that we don't run out of these, because if all 4 of your party members turn to stone, game over. Let's just check to see that we have enough of everything. That looks good to me. And there's one last thing I'm going to get here while I'm in town. It's just because I'm here. I might not even use it in this video, but I'm going to pick up the fast spell. Chalk it up as under one of those spells that's nice to have, but I rarely use it. It could be useful against some bosses at lower levels, but since I have a thief in my party, and he sucks, I'm leveling up a lot in early game, but the reason that we have the thief is because at the end of the game, we're going to get a class upgrade, and the thief benefits from the class upgrade more than any other character in the game, so it's gonna be worth it. I keep telling you katana, but really I haven't told you much about what that means. This little strip of land here is going to be important later. After the class upgrade, we're going to be able to equip the top 3 most powerful weapons in the game because we brought the thief along. It's really going to be worth it because the fighter and the thief will be able to equip white and black magic at low levels as well. So we'll have an extra healer and some black magic that we probably won't use, but the thief benefits from the class upgrade more than any other character. It's gonna be worth it. Dwarves can see in the dark. Alright. Hooray. I'm looking for the floater. I'll bet with it I could float anything. Well, where's the bathroom? I'll leave you a floater. That sound. Narek is digging a canal. Alright. The bracelet can protect you like armor. Yep, got it. Hey, excuse me. Shit. Get the fuck. I talked to you yet? Hooray. With the crystal, even the blind can see. Astos stole it from Matoya. Well, fun fact, we already returned that. Just gonna ransack your chests here. Thought you guys were able to see in the dark. Sayonara, sucker. Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? No, I have not. Okay, we already heard that. This must be Smith. For the light warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. Okay, that's fine. I'll just take this sword here. An unusable sample? I think that might be the first time I've ever done that. The earth is rotting slowly from the west. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix everything. Got Captain Planet on speed dial. What do you have to say? No, not just you. Narek is okay, I already talked to you too. Excuse me. Official light warrior business. Fuck off. Down here's a treasure room. We're going to get another sword for our thief and some silver armor, which is going to be really good. But I'm not going to equip it on my fighter, because my fighter already has the iron armor, and he's going to get better armor later. The silver armor is able to be equipped on my red mage, but the iron isn't. So we're just going to give him the silver right now so he has better defense. The dragon sword, that's the sword I was telling you about for the thief. Silver knife, that's for a black mage. We don't have one. Wooden helmet, that's useless at this point in the game. There's the silver armor, and I think the last two are gold. Oh no, we've got a house in a box. An entire house. Okay, so we don't want this shit. Put the iron helmet on. And where's the silver armor? Okay, we'll put this on this. And we'll just give all of our stuff that we don't need to the white mage. And don't forget to equip. That looks good. Alright, now for the weapon. I'm going to trade the dragon sword over to my thief. And equip that. I know it's better already, but I'm going to show you guys how I know that. So let's go to the status screen here. And we see that our damage is 25 right now. 25, 40% hit, 5 absorb, and 54 evade. So let's go check out the other sword, and we'll see what changes here. So let's go back to weapon, equip, put the dragon sword on, go back down to status. Okay, our damage is now 26, so we'll do more damage in battle with this one. That's what's better about this sword. There are other swords that increase your percentage chance to land a critical, and those numbers won't change at all. And I think the next sword upgrade we get for the thief is like that. So those numbers won't change next time, but trust me, the sword will be better. Oh, wonderful. Nice work. Yes, yes, indeed. This TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now excuse me while I get to work. Well, you are what the fuck? Where did you go? Alright, excuse me. Dwarves, everybody in here? Narek just disappeared. Alright, and with that, we don't have to come back here for a very long time. If you remember the blacksmith, he said that he was looking for adamant, and that word was in all capital letters. Just like the other guy said that he needed the floater, and that was in all capital letters. Anytime somebody talks about something and it's in all caps like that, it's an item that you're meant to find. So, let's keep an eye out for those things, but we're not going to see them in this video. Okay. Remember that stretch of land I told you that was going to be important later? It's gone. That's going to allow us to go over here and visit this town for the first time, so let's go check it out. Okay, don't be like me. All of these tombstones say this is a tomb. The first time I played this game, I literally visited every single one of them. This town was invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. The vampire. Warriors revived the power of the orbs. Okay. Working on it. Okay. That's great. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Okay. If the orb of the earth begins to shine again, the earth shall revive. Well, we're working on it. We're going to get it. We got to go find this vampire and maybe Sarda. Pass through the Titan's tunnel, then south to find Sarda the Sage. Okay, great. Now we know where to go find her. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I am here investigating. Well, if you happen to know where the bathroom is in the dwarf cave, just let me know. I need to leave somebody a floater. They say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. A stone? I was going to drop a log. In the northern world, there was once a prosperous civilization, but now it is in ruins. Well, much like this town, I guess. Did I talk to you yet? Yes, I did. I am not going to go into the weapon shop just yet. This town was... Okay, we talked to you already. I'm not going to go into the weapon shop or the armor shop right now. I'll show you what's in there later, but we just have no business being in there right now. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Okay. Titan's tunnel, get a ruby, find Sarda the Sage. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Un? No? And that's a bush. vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. The Earth Cave is in the peninsula southwest of this town. Okay, we've talked to everybody here, and we've got all the information we need to continue the game. Let's go. Let me think. Let's buy some white magic first. Okay, let's go down to our white mage. And I'd like to get all 4 of these, honestly, so we're going to have to be picky and choosy with what black magic we buy in this town. But for right now, I think Cure 3 is the way to go. Life is going to bring one of your party members back to life if they die, but you can't cast it in battle. And Harm 3, obviously, really good against the undead. And the last one was Heal 2. That one heals all of your party members by a little bit. And although I believe it's bugged and works the same as Heal 3, I may wait for Heal 3 so that I can get Harm, or I may wait for the class upgrade to get that on my red wizard. We'll see. But this is the first time we're fighting some shadows, so let's just do it. Alright, I'm just going to target these guys like this, and I'm going to use Harm with my white mage, and hopefully that takes the rest of them out. Oh, we'll get to see the dragon sword here, too. Cool. Nice. And our thief. There we go. He's doing respectable damage. I'll stop giving him such a hard time. Okay, the first place that we're going to go... You know what? No, the first place that we're going to go is over here. You don't need to go over here. But I'll show you the Titan's Cave first. The music in here is especially cool. Just fighting some wolves there. I'm just gonna jam out with this dude, he's dancing. Alright, enough fooling around. No one passes this road, okay. Alright, now let's go to that cave I was originally going to go to. But first, a tiger. These enemies can attack you in groups of 4, and as long as he doesn't attack my fighter... as long as he doesn't attack my thief or my white mage, I should be fine. I've got pretty good armor on those two, but these tigers can hit you pretty hard. But for the level that we are, for the equipment that we have, I'm not going to worry about fighting those guys. Let's head on down here. There's the cave. And I'm not going to show you a battle against creeps. I don't need to do that. You've seen it. Okay, so over here to the left, we're going to encounter a bunch of enemies because we're going to the Hall of Giants. This is an amazing place to level up, and here's why. Every single step you take, you will fight at least one giant. And these guys give you pretty big gold and pretty big experience for this part of the game. There's a place later that we can level up called the Peninsula of Power, and these guys will be on there too, I think. But right now, we have the opportunity to not have to walk around so much and fight them over and over again. And I'm going to gain a couple of levels here, so let's just do it. So look, every single step you take is going to be against at least one of these guys. I'll show you this battle too, and then there's also one other enemy that can accompany these guys, but I think you can fight up to 4 of these, and those battles can get pretty tough. So it's good to fight a few of them, run outside, save with a tent, come on back in, and rinse and repeat. I'm only going to be using magic when this other enemy appears. So, okay, we already got a level. Fantastic. Just click through all this shit. Cool. Let's take another step here. Now you may have noticed that I was several steps away from where I started when I entered that last battle. I've been fighting single giants for a long time, and I wanted to show you this other enemy. Whenever I have these iguanas with the giant, I always cast Ice 2 because it usually takes them out, and fighting one enemy doesn't take nearly as long as fighting 4. So that's the only thing that I'm going to use these spells for. So I'm just going to level up here for a little while, go back to town, get my magic back, come back here, level up for a little while, go back to town, get my magic back, and then I'll finally do this cave when I reach, oh, I don't know, level 15 or so. So let's just head out, we'll use a tent, and we'll come right back in. But first, cobras. We should be able to one-shot these guys with all of our top 3 characters. There's one. There's 2. And there's 3. No big deal. Alright, let's just use a tent. Actually, I'm pretty low on HP here. Let's just heal ourselves all the way back up. There we go. That's close enough. Let's go back in there and see if we can't fight some more of these guys. Ugh. Asps? Okay, we're at the point in the game now where these types of characters are going to start running away, but I'm not sure that we're quite there yet. Well, Fire 2 ought to make quick work of them. Alright. Fantastic. Please don't get poisoned. Where were you last time? Alright, cool. Back to the Hall of Giants. Alright, 2 giants this time. And we don't have an ice spell. Will fire do it? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, fire will do it too. Ugh. Perfect. Now it's just going to be spamming attacks until these guys are gone. I'm going to let my HP get down pretty low before I head back to town and save. The enemies outside aren't really all that much to be afraid of, and I want to make leveling up go by super quick, so it's very possible that I'm going to die in here doing this. I could get into a battle with 4 of these guys, and I'm sticking to my guns. I am not running away all game. I know I cut a lot of battles out, but trust me, I'm running from exactly 0 battles this playthrough. That's why I'm cutting them all out. I don't want you guys to have to see me fight the same things over and over again. If I was running away, I wouldn't do so much editing, trust me. Alright, you know, I've had enough. Let's go back to town and save. Well, that certainly didn't take long. Okay, 3 tigers this time. Let's see if 2 of my characters are able to take out one of these guys. Split up my attacks a little bit. Alright, I am getting my ass kicked. Come on, kill this guy. Alright, cool. Let's just stick with what's working. Split up our attacks here. And I'm gonna try and heal this guy up. No. No. Got one of them. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. And I'll heal you with this guy. Perfect. Look at that. Just like we planned it. And we leveled up. Okay, great. I knew I was going to be close. Okay. Let's save our game. Just cut that all out. And I am going to go the long way because I'm dumb. Don't go this way. Just don't go this way. Now I have to fight all of these assholes. And I don't have a harm spell. Do I? I don't think I do. This could be dicey. I could get my ass handed to me here. These guys have the chance to paralyze you, and that means you don't get a turn in battle. Yep, there it is. Yep. Now they can just chip away at me. Not much choice. Okay. And this is why Harm 3 is probably going to be what I pick up when I go back to town. Oh, God. This could take a while. Ugh. Now that our white mage is cured. Somebody else, please? Anybody else? There we go. No. Okay. Attack the white mage all you want. Leave my fighter alone. No. Alright, that should help a little bit. Split him up. Yeah, hit the fighter. He's paralyzed. There we go. I think we just won this battle. But not at the expense of all of that HP. Damn. Okay, can't kill us both. There we go. Alright, I still have about 100 HP on my fighter. That's good enough to get me back to town, right? It's gotta be. Shit. That's the thing about these shadows, they always get to strike first. And I don't have harm. Well, if I was smarter, I would have saved some of those cure spells and used potions instead, just for this on the way back. We'll be fine, though. We're gonna be fine. Optimism, right? Let's be optimistic. We're gonna be fine. There we go. Alright, this round ought to do it. How exciting. Okay. Onward, back to town. I'm aware that grinding and leveling up is kind of boring stuff, and walking to and from the cave back to town is boring stuff, but I'm going to buy some spells when I get there, and I want you guys to see me buy those spells so you know what I have and don't wonder where stuff came from without seeing me buy it. So let's go and pick up some more white magic, and we'll check out the black magic shop and decide what we want to do with our red mage. I don't think he's able to purchase everything in this town because he doesn't have the class upgrade yet. That's going to unlock the ability for us to learn other stuff. But I'm pretty sure he can learn Cure 3, and I'm pretty sure he can learn Heal 2. So I may pick those up. I'm still trying to decide if I want to pick up Harm 3. But right now I'm going to get the Life spell for sure. And then... Heal 2 is a really good spell, but I haven't really made up my mind yet. I just have not made up my mind yet. Let's go check out the black magic shop. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, our red mage is the only one that's able to equip anything. I'm gonna buy Fire 3 for sure. Bane is an instant death spell. I believe it's poison based, but we're gonna get a Bane sword later that's able to cast that for free, so I'm not gonna take up the spell slot for that. I'll save it for white magic. Warp is awesome. That's going to allow you to go back. Oh no, I can't get it? Maybe after the class upgrade you can get that. I'm pretty sure I've got that before on a red mage. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Warp will take you back to the staircase that led you to the floor you just warped from, so you don't have to walk all the way back through the floor to get out of the dungeon. It's really, really handy when you're getting your ass beat. Okay, let's see. We're going to check out our red mage, and we're going to buy Cure 3, and, well, we don't have the money for anything else, so that's it. Okay, back to the cave. Nothing to see here. Let's just move on. I know that the walking back and forth is tedious as well, but I want you to see how to get there, because it's easy for these playthroughs on YouTube to start to get cryptic because you forget how you get from one place to the other. So I don't want to cut that out because that's one of the things about watching walkthroughs and playthroughs that kind of bugs me from time to time. I'm like, wait a minute, how did you get there? So I want to eliminate that possibility. Let's take a look at for level up. We're close. We're close. That's like maybe like 7 battles, 8 battles over here in the Hall of Giants. Let's just go do it. But we're not gonna mess with asps. We don't want to mess with asps. Here's what we want. I was really hoping we'd get one of them down in the first round. Okay, there's one. This battle just got exponentially easier. Sucks we wasted a turn. Alright. You 3 should be able to do it. And you can fight him too. To the thief. Not quite enough. I think we should be able to take out the iguana with the thief though, right? We have to be able to, right? Come on. There it is. Cool. And as you may notice, I cut out all the other battles that I got into just so you could see me get up to level 14. So I cut out like 6 or so battles, but here we are. We're at level 14. let's sally forth. Okay, let's just go with Fire 2 here. See if that takes out the 2 iguanas. Hopefully it does. It'll make this battle go a lot quicker because we won't have to wait for the enemy to attack. Critical hit, that's awesome. I have a good feeling about this round. Go ahead, let's go. Yeah. What? Okay, got one of them. Yeah. I mean, he's not gonna kill it, but we can hope, right? No, anybody else but him, come on. Alright, you're dead. White mage with a critical hit, and it's still not enough. Son of a gun. Let's just go ahead with the Cure 3. Oh, well, maybe not. And, as you can see, I cut out all the other battles from level 14 to level 15. But now, truly, we are ready to move on in this cave. Just wanted the extra spell charges, so let's, do I want to go back to town? Or do I want to use a house? I might just use the house. I might want to save the house for when we get out of this dungeon, though. I really don't want to walk back to town. We're gonna walk back to town. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. You have to watch me walk back to town. I'm not cutting it out. I'm just not gonna cut it out. You can just sing along with me as I mosey on back there. I'll cut out all the battles. We don't even need to look at what they are. It's the same tired shit. But, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I finally decided. I made up my mind. We're gonna get Harm 3. Let's go for it. But first, it's time for a nap. Even light warriors get tired from time to time. Here we go. Let me just double check. Okay. Yeah, Cure 3 in life. We've got Harm and Harm 2. Okay, we don't have Heal 1. But that's okay. That's okay. We don't need it that bad. We need the Harm spell. Let's do it. Yes, I'm sure. And let's see. What can I get on my red mage? I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get it on him. Nope, not until the class upgrade. Son of a bitch. And just want to double check because I really thought I could get Warp. Did I guess not. Okay, screw it. Let's just show you what's in the weapon and armor shop now. There ain't shit in here. There's not shit. There's nothing. Let's go to the armor shop. Let's show you what's in there. Alright, there's one thing, and it would take up all of our gold, and it's not worth it. It's just not. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it, you guys. Don't do it. It's a trap. Alright, I'm looking around for an item shop, but there isn't one, so don't do that. Alrighty, let's do this damn thing. Alright. Good luck getting that out of your head, fuckers. Alright, into the cave we go. And finally, it's time to progress the story. Up here, we're just gonna find a little bit of treasure. Nothing crazy. Gargoyles, alright, we've already seen it. Let's cut that out. A lot of the treasure in this cave you can chalk up to not really worth getting, but for completionist's sake, I'm just gonna do it. Also, a lot of the chests in this cave have forced battles like this one, and I'm gonna show you where all of those spots are, but I'm also not a bitch. I am not gonna skip any of these forced battles. I'm going to get in every single one of them because it's the trap that you would fall into if you were playing this game for the first time. I am at a high enough level that I don't mind fighting these guys, and in fact, in doing this cave, I may level up again. This guy, he's a tough enemy, he's kind of like a mini-boss, but if you just spam attack, you'll get him eventually, and the experience and gold is worth it. So, there we go, we got just about 2,000 gold, but if you got this chest from below, you wouldn't have had to fight that guy. So, all the chests in this dungeon are kind of like that. They all have a forced battle somewhere. Well, not all of them, but most of them. I will show you where the forced battles are, and if you don't want to get into them, you can approach the chest from a different direction. But first, we're going back to the start, and let's just heal up. I fought a bunch of battles. We've got tents. Let's use them. Alright, I got 11 tents in a house. Let's see. We're mostly healed up. You know, it's good enough. It's good enough. Let's just go. Okay, to the right and down, there's a couple of treasure rooms. Let's not dally, let's not dilly, let's just go. And we'll cut that out because you don't care about asps, and neither do I. Alright, so down here, the spawn point is right below the first chest. You can walk around it if you want, but I'm not doing that. You can get the first chest there from the side, and then go down and around that square that I just stepped on in front, and get the other chest, and you won't get into a battle. But we did a lot of leveling up, and we don't need to run from anything, we don't need to avoid stuff, let's just fight them. They give you good experience, they give you good gold, and we're gonna need it. So, just like last time, we're gonna spam attack, and just like that, he's gone. Let's see what we got from the chest. A heal potion. Fantastic. And 880 gold. Not really worth the trip down here. So like I said, you can get that first chest from the side and then walk around that battle square and you won't have to mess with that guy. Okay, some bulls. These enemies are kind of tough. You'll see them a lot later on in the game. But for right now, they're in our way. So let's just spam attack and move on. Looks like I can split up my attacks a little bit better next time I fight these guys. I'll have to remember to do that. Okay. On to the other treasure room. It's just over here to the right. We'll cut that one out because we don't care about green ogres. And, okay, here's how you do this one. From the bottom, and then from the bottom. If you were to go to the side up at the top there, you would get into a battle. And I am not going to avoid these things. We're just going to go for it. But if you don't feel like fighting this guy, if you're a lower level, or if you have a thief and he sucks, you might want to avoid fighting this guy. But for me, the mistake that you would make every single time you play this game is to go straight up and get both chests, and you'd be fighting this guy, and I'm gonna fight him. There's a reason we bought 100 potions, and this is it. So let's use a couple of them. Alright, I cut out all of that healing because it took an eternity. And we don't need to see any green ogres, so let's just move on. To progress in this dungeon, we're going to go to the right. And I'm just going to cut out all the battles with enemies that we've seen already. But first, let's go ahead and use another tent. I didn't use all the heal potions because I was so close to the start, so let's just use a tent. Alright, we got 7 left. That's good. Let's go. Save a couple of our heal spells. We'll save some of our potions, because things could get dicey on the next floor, and here we go. Okay, on this next floor, I do not claim to know where to go, okay? I just know that there's 3 rooms over to the right. It's kind of a maze. Let's fight this troll, and we'll get lost for a bit. Okay. This guy, these guys are pretty tough too. They're right up there with the bulls that we fought earlier. So just spam attack and we'll get them eventually. Okay, like I said, we're just gonna head over to the right, but first let's heal up a little bit. That guy kind of beat me up a tad. Okay, see the room down there? If we go down, we're gonna reach a dead end, so we have to go over to the right. And now we can go down. Excellent. Excuse me. Okay, forced battle in this room is right inside the door, so unfortunately, we're going to battle him here, we're going to go up and get 3 treasures, and we're going to have to battle him again on the way out. So, you know what to do. Just hold down A until he's gone. Pretty good hit from my fighter. Hopefully he fights first and this is over. Oh. 13 damage was all it took? Well, at least our white mage feels like he's contributing. Okay, what do we find? Some gold. A wooden shield. And some gold. Alright, cool. Now we have to fight him again. And I'll just cut it out this time. Alright. Just cut that battle out. Okay, there's another treasure room to the right in the top of this area, but the place that we need to go to progress is down this hallway right here. But there's another sword here that we can equip on our thief, and I want it, so let's get it. Some gold. This room doesn't have any enemy encounters. You can collect these treasures however you want, but here we go. We've got the coral sword. Now, if I equip this on my thief, and I'm going to, let's trade it over. And screw it, let's just give him the silver knife so he has everything, so when we go to sell later, it's easy. If I ever remember to do that. Okay, got the coral sword equipped. Now, if you were to look at the status screen, you wouldn't see any difference between the coral sword and the dragon sword. But this one has a higher critical percent chance. And it's pink, so we're gonna use it. You just had to fly down here, huh? Alright, no whammies, no battles. This is the floor I was scared of. This is the floor why we bought the soft potions. I'm gonna cut out. Okay, I got poisoned and I cured my poison and didn't rearrange my party. Nope. Nope. Actually, probably doesn't matter which order those two are in anymore, but... Okay, there's an enemy on this floor that can turn you to stone, and I don't want to mess with them. And this room doesn't have any forced encounters, so that's fine. There's another treasure room to the top and to the right, but... Okay, this right here is why we have Harm 3. Let's cast Fire 2 on him. That should also do it. But I'm not taking any chances. These guys can paralyze you, and we're just gonna do them both. Alright, well, our red mage isn't gonna get to try it. Okay, there's one less. Yeah, pink sword. Just gonna have to keep attacking, I guess. We're getting really lucky with our fighter not getting stunned. He's the one that the enemies should attack the most, and they just keep hitting our red mage. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now he's paralyzed. Fantastic. Alright, still worth using harm on him. Let's do it. And I know I said harm 3, but harm 2 should do it, and I want to save that harm 3 spell for later. Because I might need to use life, or I might need to use my my other heal, my cure 3. So, yeah, we're just going to stick with harm 2. I thought that would be enough, but I guess not. It's okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, there's one. Can't stun us both. My thief gets it done. Alright, no magic. No magic wasted on my red mage. Okay, there's another treasure room in here, all the way to the top and to the right. Now, I'm gonna go get this. You should not. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. Please don't fly into the... God damn it. Okay, dead end. Fantastic. Don't fly down. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this motherfucker was here for like 15 minutes. I just cut it out. Okay. And for all of that bullshit, we're gonna get a heal potion. And you would end up having to get into this battle if you didn't know that that spot was there. I am not gonna make you watch this. I'm just not. Okay. With that, let's finally progress. Hopefully this bat isn't gonna get in my way again. Oh, god damn it. This is the enemy I was talking about that can turn you to stone, but there's only 2 of them. There's only 2 of them. We'll be okay. You can fight up to like 9 of these guys, and you're like guaranteed to get turned into stone. But, okay, that was uneventful. Next time we fight those guys, I'll keep it in. Oh no. Okay, get out of the way. Move. Thank you. Don't you get in the way now. Alright. In here, we've got a chest, forced encounter right in front of it, and it's that guy, and I'm not gonna make you watch it. Let's just go. Get some gold, and go on. Okay, if you want to see some bats, do this. Nothing new to see here. Down that way is a dead end. Here's a battle that you can't avoid. Cut that out. And it looks like I leveled up. Fantastic, level 16. That's going to make things remarkably easier. Just got to click through all of this, and we will get on to the next part of this level. We're almost where we need to be. Don't forget to get your gold, and let's go. Alright, I did some healing there. I just cut it all out because there was a lot of it going on. And I did some more there just because I wasn't sure that I had done enough, so here we go. All living things were born to die. No one can defeat me, the vampire. Well, that's just not true. I'm trying to think what I should do here. Let's go ahead and we'll cast our last fire spell. We'll fight him with this guy because we don't have another choice, and we're going to use Harm 2. This should be enough to take him out if our fighter gets a good hit. Okay. Alright, how uneventful. That's going to become a regular enemy later on in the game, but that's supposed to be a little boss battle. I guess we're a little over-leveled. Sorry that was anticlimactic, but we've got the ruby, and that's what we came in here for. Now, I know that you see another door there, and I know you're tempted to go in it. Don't do that. There's nothing for you over there. You can't progress in this dungeon. The game developers wanted to make the game more cryptic, more exciting, make you figure some stuff out. You have to go through the Titan's Tunnel and talk to Sarda the Sage before you can complete the Earth Cave. So, let's just go do it. And this is where it would be super nice if I had that warp spell, but the red mage can't buy it. So, this right here, if you don't want to have to fight images and you don't want to have to, you know, worry about getting turned to stone, this right here may sway your decision to bring a black mage instead of a red mage if I was to do that, I would probably bring along a black belt instead of the thief. Or maybe another fighter. Just because the black mage and the white mage can't do shit for attack in battle, and that would make the beginning of the game super hard. Not unbeatable. People can beat this game with 4 white mages. But it would make the game super, super hard. So, if you want to be able to cast warp and not go through all of this shit, let's see. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. If you want to get out of this dungeon super quick, bring along a black mage and equip warp on him, and you'll be able to just zoom your way out of here if you use the spell 3 times. I don't know that I would have 3 spell charges, but this is the most dangerous floor, so this is the one I'd use it on. And just like that, those guys are gone. Please don't get in my way. Thank God. These tunnels, these hallways here that are only like 1 space wide. Man, those bats get in there and it is a nightmare. Okay, so again, I don't claim to know my way around this floor. It is an absolute fucking maze, but you have to go to the top left, so let's do it. Oh no. Alright, maybe don't go this way. Come on. Jesus Christ. Thank God. And there's the stairs, just like that. We're done. 1 more floor. Shouldn't be fighting anything on this floor that we haven't seen already, so it's just a walk out. And there's our exit. Now, we know where the Titan's tunnel is, we've already been there, but first things first, let's heal up. Should I use the house? Yes, and we're going to press A so that we get our magic back. And I did this because I don't want to go back to town. I just don't. You don't want me to go back to town either. Let's be honest. And all of the battles out here are against enemies you've seen, so we're just going to cut them all out. Progress the story best we can. Okay. You know, I'm going to leave this battle in because I think I'm able to one-shot the Green Ogre. Yep, there we go. So that's how much leveling up in the Earth Cave has helped us. We're able to one-shot the Green Ogres now. So I was hoping that we'd be able to one-shot the other 2 with my Red Mage and my Thief, but I guess not. So we'll just gang up on this guy and put our fighter on the other one, and that should be the end of him. Okay, so we can one-shot them. They only have like 110 HP, something like that. Okay. Onward. Gonna give this guy a little snack. You ready for snack time? It is fucking snack time. Here you go. If you want to pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Rubies are my favorite. Alright, well, this guy is going to go join Narek wherever he disappeared to. And I think there's treasure down here, so let's go this way. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was on this floor or the next one, if there even is a next one. The Great Axe, that's nothing that we're going to ever equip. Silver Helmet, okay. We know where that's going. Oh god. I really need to go sell some stuff, don't I? Let's just trade all the crap that we're going to sell to this guy. Yeah, I guess that looks good. 3 tigers. Well, let's see. After all that leveling up, can we one-shot the tigers? No. No, we can't. But 2's good enough to take care of them. Okay. Let's see if my fighter can one-shot a tiger. This guy's already had some damage on him, so... No. Crap, now my thief is going to attack nothing. Alright, well, this should put an end to him. There we go. Okay, next time I fight tigers, I'll cut it out. And, okay, yeah, there is another floor, but it's inside another cave. And, again, these battles out here in the overworld, nothing we haven't seen. But inside this cave, we're not going to get into any battles, so... it's just a straight walk to the end. Well, unless you want to go in this room here. If you like jars, take a look. But that's all that's in there. And there's nothing over to the left. Just gonna go talk to this guy. And that is Sarda. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. Okay, this is why we didn't go through that. I'm gonna sleep in your bed. This is why we didn't go through the vampire's room, because there's a plate over top of the staircase behind there, and you can't pass. So you have to do this little side quest first with the ruby and talking to Sarda before you're able to progress in the game. So we've got that out of the way. Now, you guessed it, it's right on back to the Earth Cave to go through those same floors that we've already gone through, have another chance to get turned to stone, and we're going to have to work our way through the final floor and fight the Earth Fiend. So let's go do it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Thedagem, you used a house. You don't need to go back to town. Well, that's not really true. I've been cutting out a lot of battles, and a lot of the battles in this area are against those images and those geists and those zombies and stuff, and so I've been using the harm spell a lot just to get through them quickly so I can progress the story. But unfortunately, that means we've got to take a little bit of a sidetrack to town so we can heal up. Okay, nothing else to do here. Let's go. And like I said, I know at this point you know the way back to town, and at this point I know you know the way to the Earth Cave, but I'm not going to cut it out. Just not going to do that, because I don't want anybody watching my videos and getting confused over how I got somewhere. So all of the walking will stay in. And we know where to go here. Just down this hall into the staircase, and then make our way through the maze here. Again, this floor is... I'm gonna go up this time. This seemed like it was faster. Let's go this way. Yeah. All right, no big deal. Don't have a bat in our way this time. That's fantastic. Get the fuck out of my way. Let's go. Alright, let's not get turned to stone here, right? Damn it. First battle. Okay. We've got fire. Let's do it. Yeah, let's go for broke. Screw it. I don't want to get turned to stone. Alright. Hopefully that's not the one that just hit me. Damn it. Please don't turn me to stone. Come on. this should be enough to take him out. It's a pretty ridiculously high level spell for this point in the game. You have to do a lot of leveling to be able to afford this stuff, so that's another reason why we did it. Alright. Nothing to see here. We've already collected the treasure. Let's just mosey on over. Come on. No, don't get in his way. Okay. Let's use the other. Let's use ice 2. Let's see if that does it, and then we'll use our harm spell, harm 3. Let's just get it done. Will we get a chance to attack? Yes. This should end the battle right here. So worth it. So worth it not to have heal 2. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Heal 2 is a fantastic spell. I believe it's bugged, so if you use it in battle, it does the same amount of healing as heal 3. But I'd rather have the harm spell for encounters like that. And there's always the opportunity to buy heal 3 later. And with how high of a level I am right now in this game, there's really no excuse for me to need to heal all 4 of my characters at once right now, so I think I can do without it. Alright, here's where you can get stuck. There's a stone plate on the floor. You sense something evil? Well, to get past this area, you need to go into your inventory and equip the rod. You might get stuck here otherwise, so here we go. We'll just press A on the rod. The plate shatters, revealing a stairway, and when you exit out of this menu, that plate will be gone, and there's the stairs. So here we go. This last area is where we fight the Earth Fiend. But first, we're going to get some treasure. Okay, 2 trolls. I'll leave this battle in. These guys can hit you pretty hard, and I only fought 1 last time. Oh man, with the critical hit, this might go just as quick. Huh. Guess I should have split up my attacks better. Well, he keeps hitting our fighter who has high defense right now. He can do some pretty sizable damage if he hits our white mage. I don't know why I'm hoping he does that. Battling a troll, we get a large treasure room, so let's just see what's in here. We've got some gold and a wooden staff. Now that's the way to get the treasure in those 2 chests. Otherwise you gotta fight some of these guys, and being that we haven't seen them before, let's just gang up on them, and hopefully all 4 of us is enough to take them out. Okay, yeah, just spam attack on them and you're good to go. Now, in this area, these guys are the guys that are guarding all the chests. They're forced encounters if you approach the chests from the areas that I'm going to show you, and I will fight them all. So here we go. There's some gold, there's some gold, and there's another forced encounter. So just like last time, we're just going to spam attacks, and the next time I fight these guys, I promise I'll cut it out. But they're no match for us. Oh, a critical hit from the white mage. And that's enough. Perfect. Okay, let's see what we get in this chest for it. Not that one. Okay, some gold. So if you're not poor, you don't need to go over there. But I'll show you these battles because it's the first time we're fighting a wizard ogre. Now, wizard ogres aren't really much to be afraid of, but they can cast some spells. They can cast ruse and make it easy to dodge your attacks. That can really elongate the battle. What else can they do? I think they can do fire too. That's going to hit everybody in your party. What else? They can cast most low-level magic, and, you know, if they cast ruse on themselves a couple of times, these battles can get real drawn out. So it's not the worst thing in the world to use high-level magic to take them out, or just have your entire party fight them. And just like that, the battle's over, and we already got what was in the chest there, so now you know what you will encounter if you approach those chests from the areas where there are forced encounters, and you'll know what treasure's up there, and you can decide yourself if it's worth it or not. But let's continue on. Again, like the other floor, I don't claim to know my way around this maze. I just know that there's a treasure room to the left and down, and it's all the way to the left, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. I think I see the top of it now. Okay, forced encounter right here, and I'm going to cut it out. And for the battle, we receive a cabin. Fantastic. Another forced encounter right here, and I am also going to cut this one out. You know what? No, I'm not going to cut this one out. Let's take a look and see what it's like when the wizard ogre casts ruse on himself and makes the battle really difficult. I'll focus on some of the other enemies first, and you'll just see how these battles can go sideways real quick if you do what I'm doing now. Alright, we'll put him on the green ogre. And we'll see what attack the wizard ogre wants to do this time. Okay, darkness. That's going to affect all of us, but not really. It's just going to make it harder for us to land attacks. So now he's got ruse, which makes it easy to dodge, and we're in darkness, which is going to make it harder to hit. So there we go. So let's just gang up on the green ogre and get him out of the picture. That way you can see this just go absolutely haywire. Okay. Yeah, look, we're just missing left and right. And he's gonna put us to sleep. Fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna get one attack in this round. And we miss. Amazing. But that's the thing with sleep, it only lasts one round. It's not the worst thing ever. It's not like being paralyzed where it takes multiple rounds to wake up. But we are just missing like crazy. Oh man, this is getting pretty brutal. He's not doing an incredible amount of damage on us, but he is chipping away slowly, and this battle can take forever if you let this happen. Now I'm paralyzed. Fantastic. This is just going so well. And ice too. That's where the big damage starts coming in. We'll be fine. There we go. So, okay. I now have to heal up like nobody's business because I just let the wizard ogre just destroy my party. And all for 1,250 gold. I'm going to cut out all of the healing that I just did, and we'll get this other treasure chest here. Yeah, it's empty. We got it. And we've already seen images, so I'm just going to cut that out. And look at this. We leveled up again. So twice in the Earth Cave, just doing the actual Earth Cave. So I guess I really didn't need to do all that leveling in the Hall of Giants. Probably a lot of overkill, but we've got a silver shield for it. And we're going to equip that right now. And holy crap, if we have any more armor, we're gonna run out of room. So we're gonna have to sell all this stuff when we get back to town. I hope I remember to do that. Probably won't. Okay. Now we just gotta get past some bats here, and let's go fight the boss of this place. Just cut that battle out. We've already seen trolls. We don't need to see him again. Alright, and just like that, we're on the last floor, and that's not the way to go. The good thing about fighting this boss that we're going to fight here is that it's really the only thing that you can do on this floor. There's no other treasure rooms, so just go this way, and hopefully this bat gets the fuck out. There we go. So, a good thing about all these fiends that we're going to battle in this game is after the battle is won, you can step on this table or altar behind them, and you get warped out of the dungeon, so we don't have to go back through all these floors. The fiend's ball cracks open, an ominous cloud rises, and an evil shape congeals. It is Lick, the fiend of Earth, and we're healed up enough, so let's just do it. Okay, I'm going balls out. I'm just gonna cast my best magic. I'm gonna attack with my 2 attackers, and we're gonna hope for the best here. Let's do fire 3, and with you, I mean, we'll do anti-ice because he can cast ice. Let's hope for the best here. Well, shit. He got his attack off before we could get our defense spell. That sucks. Well, let's just hope that he casts it again, I guess. Round 2. Fight! And yeah, we're just gonna fight with everybody. I'm gonna cast Harm 3 here, and with all the fighting and Harm 3, that should really just end this battle. 31 damage, not so bad. 184, take the job. Alright. So that's one fiend down. Now all we've got to do is go step on the altar. This is just amazing what happens. Look at that screen shake. And we can warp ourselves out of the dungeon by doing that. Cool. So, okay. What to do now but go back to town and save our game. I am going to go straight there. But I also want to say thanks very much for watching this playthrough of Final Fantasy I. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. This is a great game for the NES. There's a lot of tedious parts, but the story is well worth it, and the character design is really good. So let's just save up here at the inn and call it a day. Now, we've got the first orb to shine, and we've got all the magic and stuff that we want in this town for now. So in the next episode, we're just going to go and sail around the world because we've got access to the entire ocean now. So we're going to take our boat on quite the journey, and who knows, we may even get another orb to shine. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.